Welcome to the hot and spicy. It's that time again. You may notice the videos in, well, these hot and spices and a few vlogs might be in standard definition, not HD, because I've been doing them in HD of late. But everything's okay, cameras, editing, but the computer, it needs upgrading, I suppose, later this year, next year sometime. It struggles a bit, so sometimes the hot and spices are up, 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and it's not good enough. So, but it should be good, there's good lighting, it shouldn't be too bad. You should be able to see. However, look who's arrived. Carling. My glass. Now, I've taken this out and I've washed it. And I put it back in just to show you the box. In case people think, oh, you haven't washed it. And look at this beauty. Let me put that down. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. And it just says on the bottom here, just says Carling at the bottom. So it's a pint glass, this. Ice cold. So how's the week gone? Bank holiday weekend here this weekend, so if you're doing anything, I hope you have a great time. Can you see this? Sorry. Yeah, just under a pint is in a can. That'll do. Bloody hell, I'm not used to holding a pint. Anyway, cheers. That's the way to start. Thank you, Carling. Right then, what are we having? There's one of them weeks where I had some chicken I needed to use up. I had some onions I wanted to use up, and I wasn't going to be using them for a while, so I thought, right, I'll make a little thing up. So what I've done is made my own homemade onion rings, and they're not normal ones, because when I made the batter, these are breadcrumbs as well, dipped in. So I make a batter. I've added cayenne chili pepper. I've added Thor's Carolina Reaper powder, a teaspoon of each, salt, pepper, and all that stuff. And then once you've dipped it in there, into the breadcrumbs, and then fry them off. And this is the result. So let's try one. Oh! Wow! Not hot in spice, but it's more spicier than a normal one, if that makes sense. Bit of a, oh yeah, just a little tiny remnants. You can tell the Carolina Reaper's in there just slightly. Got my sauce. I'm going to try it in there. Smoke. Oh, bang. Oh. Smokiness, heat. Little stumpy one there. Saves wasting onions and chicken. These are just a standard wing. We were out early this morning. Went to the lonely tree for breakfast. Llun Padan, snow down here. there's a video. You may have seen it before this or after, I'm not sure. Nice cake. Wow. So what I want to do is, that's the best sauce I've ever made. Smoky, hot sauce, but nice. There's not much left. I got another bottle. I'm going to try this later. I've tried it, but while I've eaten that, I want to try this to see what the crack is. Just bear with me. Just bear with. You see all this, sorry. Wow, that's a lot. Wow. Oh. Straight away, this tastes tomatoey, fruity, ketchupy compared to mine. Carolina Reaper. Beautiful morning. The lake was like a mill pond. If you've seen it, you see. But oh, cracking place. Because usually that place is, well, it's been known that photographers are queuing up to wait to take their shot. The reason it's so popular, obviously just because of the tree, which is surrounded by water usually, but it's, the tree is in the sort of what's the word, the backdrop. It outlines the valley and into Snowdonia. Frame, it's a nice frame, absolutely stunning. Let me try my onion rings. And these onion rings were quite popular with someone else who lives in this house. Mention no names. Oh, quite nice then. Help yourself. Go on. Yeah, don't be shy. I wish people could try my stuff sometimes and see what you think of it. One thing I like about this glass, this sort of ridge here that goes out, is handy for your fingers. That's why it's there probably. Did it say something, did it? Don't know if you can see that, but it says on the top there, pint. I prefer my, as Mrs H calls it, my girl's glass. You know, the small little half pint in it, yeah. So if you're working this weekend, many thanks for your service. As I say, bank holiday, but are you staying in? Are you going out? If you're home, are you doing a dinner? Sunday dinner? Oh, Sunday dinner, yeah. I'm having roast duck breasts, skin on, crispy, lovely. To that I'm having steamed Charlotte baby potatoes, cauliflower, carrots, lashentos of gravy. Oh, and I've managed to, well, Mrs H got it for me, the vintage cider from Aldi. I'll be trying a bottle of that. There's a bloody weight to this when you're not used to it. That's me. Right, I'm going for my sauce again. Right, I'll tell you which is the hottest. Wow. So that's that. Yeah, you can feel it now building. Can you see this? But why would you want to see this, sorry? If you like a sweeter, fruitier hot sauce, you'd prefer this Encona Carolina Reaper one. Lovely. But I'm sorry to say, mine is smoky and hot, with a slight sweetness, but not as fruity. I mean, that is. It's got a slight sweetness to it, but smoky and hot. And mine's hotter. Yeah. Not much in it, but it is hotter. So I did, as I say, if you've seen this video, if I've put it up before this, I'm sorry to repeat, but if I did bacon, streaky bacon. I think it's normal bacon in the States, that's how you have it in the strips. But we've got 3 types of bacon here: streaky, short back and middle cut. We can have a thick cut, thin cut. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and did smoked streaky bacon. That's what we call that, streaky. Ooh. These are beautiful, you know. Chicken wings, Tesco. Buy the hot and spicy wings. See, we've gone off on one now and I forgot what I was saying. Oh, it annoys me there. Try a bit of this, see. Something about this walk, wasn't it? Oh yeah, streaky bacon, large mushroom, field mushroom are they called, like a field mushroom, black pudding is a round disc thing, 2 sausage, pork sausages, and a fried free range egg. It was delicious. Nice little snack Saturday night, these, aren't they? Back to mine. So there's a kick off the Carolina Reaper on there. This is mine. Wow. Lovely. There was a lady by the tree this morning when we got there, and we were early, but I think she must have been camping nearby or something, with a car or camper van, and she had a DSLR camera, nice lens, and she had it on a slider, and what was happening, you know, she programmed the slider to do whatever she wanted, and the camera's there, and very, very slowly she was taking sort of a time-lapse photo type thing. How she was doing, I don't know. Clever. She was there about 10 minutes with it. I said, you going now? She said no, so I launched her in the lake. I'm only joking. And we went back through Llanberis, And when we went through Penna Pass, that car park was chock-a-block, and that must have been only 8 o'clock on the way back. Saturday morning, you see. You stay away from that place, Snowdonia. Bank holiday weekend if it's nice, and the children are off on holiday, I think, next week, are they? Yeah, I think so. Well, it's bound to rain then, isn't it? Every time the children are off, it starts to rain. Go back to school, the sun comes out. Well, it was really nice. Anyway, we'll let this go on, he says. But this is a success. Very simple to make. And part of the success of anything like this is the heat of the oil. I have got a deep fryer, but I don't use that often. Just use a saucepan, fill it with oil, and I've got a clip-on thermometer. You can guide the heat there. So handy. Really nice. So have a great weekend, bank holiday weekend. Thanks for your support and watching the videos. Amazing. If you've seen that video I've just put up, I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, because I haven't put it up yet, I hope you enjoy it. It'll either go up, well, it'll probably go up tonight, or it might be already up. You'll be thinking, well, otherwise I've just seen it. Hope you enjoy it. It's one of the nicest ones I like to edit. Mrs H films a lot of the shots, and then I edit it. And, the less said the better, because you could heat on it. I won't spoil it. In case I'm gonna go. So there's an idea. If you make any of these, add some chili powder to the dry mix. Oh, that's another thing. Cold ice water to the mix. Right then, leave you to it. Thank you, Carlin. Have you had one? Have you ordered one? If you drink it. Free? Fair play to them. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll use this and I'll wash it, and I'm going to put it back in here. I'll stick to my own glass, but it'll be handy to keep. Be interesting to see if the pubs have a look at that. If you go out drinking often, let me know if you drink Carlin, or somebody, if you know somebody who does. Let me know if they're using this glass in the pubs, or it might be just a special edition release. They've only made 250,000 of them. Says like it's nothing. Well, it's nothing really, is it? Beautiful. All the best. Have a great bank holiday, and I'll see you in the morning if you follow me on that channel. If not, I'll see you in the next video, whenever that may be. Take care.